Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, 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 I'm early. I want to do certain things today. I don't know. I think I'm feeling these energies. So yesterday, one of the cards that we got was retreat. I retreated. I laid down. I thought I'd take a little 20-minute rest myself, and it ended up being 3 hours. So these energies can be a lot. So definitely do what you need to do, how you need to do it, and when you need to do it. So today I'm being brought to you about an hour early because that's where I'm feeling. I need to, I don't know, for some reason I'm feeling like an urgency. There are some things that I really want to look at, and I know that the things that I want to look at today could be time consuming, and I think I'm ready. I want to get started. So here we go. Here we go. So how are you all today? I hope you're doing well. Whoa. All right. The message has begun as it flips out at us. Ooh. It's a good message. Oh, okay. And there goes another message. Okay. Oh, they're flipping. Yeah. 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 They're flipping. Yay. So here we are. So, for those of you watching me on the replay, please hashtag replay and add your energy to the group. If you have not liked my page, please do that. That will allow you to get the notification as to when I do go live. I do typically go live every morning at some point, and then Tuesday Tarot is at 7 o'clock, and then every once in a while I do coffee and cards whenever I'm feeling called to do it. And that's usually morning or afternoon. Because I know that there's many of you that are across the pond or in different time zones, and the 7 o'clock on Tuesday nights is like really, really late for you or really, really early for you. So that's why sometimes I'm being called to do the coffee and cards. So a lot going on as always. And I am definitely also booking sessions. So all that information is at melissawatkinscom/services. But today we're going to start with dreams do come true. Dreams do come true. You know, for many of us, we have that dream that we've had in the back of our mind for a very, very long time. And because it's been too big or too much, we've held it off, or we've kind of left it as this idea out there that maybe someday everything would align and you might be able to take steps towards it, or it would show up in some way. But yes, you know, the energy's out there right now. Hello, Anne. Good morning. Are really allowing us to know that dreams do come true. And when we take a step, the universe brings us the next step. Because the energy is coming down through our soul star chakra. So your guides, your team of angels, ascended masters, crossed over loved ones, guardian angels, they are here always, ready and willing to swoop in and give you the help that you need. But it is important to invoke them. And so staying in gratitude for them, and also starting that conversation or building that relationship with them is really, really important. And, you know, having conversations with them, invoking them on a daily basis, that is what builds the relationship. And that's how you can start feeling like those dreams, those big ideas that have always been there but are overwhelming to the human condition, are not overwhelming to your higher self, to your soul, to your higher consciousness. No, that is totally doable. So it's important for you to know that these dreams can come true if you are working in building the relationship with your consciousness, with your higher self, with your team of guides and angels and ascended men, your God consciousness, whatever you believe in. So it's important. And one of the things, one of the books that I was brought to was the book by Tom T. Moore, where he talks about requesting a most benevolent outcome. So one of the things I would say in today, if you do have a dream that you're really wanting to take some steps towards, ask and invoke your angels to come in and help you. Because the winds of change are upon us. And that's what these energies are all about. This eclipse season, these moon cycles, it really is about bringing in the new ideas, the new growth, the new perspective, but also the new support, the new job, the new people in your life. So, as much as you've been losing things or things have been shifting in a way that's been uncomfortable, it's to bring to you the things that are going to be for you, the things that are going to be beneficial to you, the things that you're supposed to be putting your time and attention to. That big idea, that driving force in your soul that's telling you, I really want this. Good morning, Joey. I really, really want to go in this direction. I really, really want to go over here and put my time and attention over here, but I've always done the expected, or I've always done what I was supposed to do, or I've always been so caught up in the idea that I didn't have enough that I always put this big idea off. And the winds of change are here to say, no, it is time to start taking a step towards the things that you want. And, for some of you, you have been dumped out of long-standing situations because that cycle of your life is closed. And it's now time to move into this new cycle. It's new time for your personal evolution, that new focus, that new job, that new relationship, those new people. I feel like for some of you, you're being called to step into a group or go into a different place. And it's because it's about your evolution. It's about where you're supposed to be moving towards, not where you were. And where you're moving towards is what is going to fill up your cup, what is going to make your soul sing. And that's why it's important for you to believe that dreams do come true. Because it's through the winds of change, it's through your evolution that you're going to be brought to the support and the inspiration that you need to start taking those steps into that bigger picture of your life, that goal or that passion that's been burning that you keep putting to the background. It is time to shine. It is time to become the star in your own story. It is time for the abundance and the prosperity and all the tools you need to start arriving. You got to believe it. You got to believe it. For some of you, it's about starting a business. For some of you, it really is about taking your financial welfare in your own hands. For some of you, it's not about corporate. It's about personal. It's about stepping back and doing something that's going to fill up your own cup. For some of you, you might have to have that job that pays the bills, but your time and attention really is going to be in the dream, because that, at the end of the day, is where it's going to take you where you want to be. You're evolving, and that's what this eclipse season is about. It's about the evolution. Change, it can be hard and scary and uncomfortable. But it really is the only thing we can count on. That we're always evolving, we're always striving, we're always moving forward, whether we recognize it or not. And for some of us who like the same, we like to be able to count on the same job, the same place, the same route to work, the same coffee stop, the same. For some of you, this is going to be very, very uncomfortable because nothing's going to be the same. Nothing's going to be the same. But that's what's going to bring you into the abundance and prosperity that you're looking for. Because staying where you are isn't going to give you what you're really desiring, what's going to bring you the joy, what's going to bring you the abundance and prosperity that you're trying to get to. It's going to be about taking the step on Where are you dreaming? Where are you being inspired to go? What is the inspiration that you're being given, which is spirit inspired action? It's time to take the action on the inspiration. So for many of us, it's about getting out of our own way. It's about getting out of our own way because we're evolving. And if you're not going to evolve gracefully and lean into it, then you're going to evolve very, very, it's just going to feel difficult. It's going to feel so uncomfortable. It's going to be scary. And that's not a way to live. So getting in connection with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, getting in connection with your inspiration, knowing that you're really, truly being guided into what is for you and leaning into it. Because that's where the prosperity and abundance is. For many of you, you can't get out of your own way. You keep staying in that lack mentality of if I don't strive, if I don't push, if I don't go, I'm not going to have what I need to be safe. And we got to get you out of that lack mentality because all you're doing is drawing in more lack. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. You've got to get into gratitude for what you do have so the universe can bring more to you. That's the evolution. That's when you can start feeling like, yeah, dreams can come true. Because I'm starting to see things flow in my experience where I'm not pushing and striving and scared to death that I can't make a bill, or I'm not going to be able to get the groceries, or I'm not going to be able to put the gas in my car. So it's about stepping back, taking a deep breath, being grateful for where you can put your time and attention, where you are able to pay for what you need, so that you can start utilizing the energies that are all around you that want to bring you what you need, but you're blocking it because you keep saying, I don't have enough. And so you keep not having enough. It takes a minute. It takes a minute to understand that money is energy and that what you put out, you will get back if you believe it. But if you keep telling yourself that you don't have enough, then you don't have enough and you're not going to have enough. But if you can start getting grateful for what you have, not grateful for the money you have, but grateful for everything, grateful for the sunshine, grateful for the people who support you, grateful for the things that you can buy and the things that you can pay for, and grateful for the coffee coming out really good, grateful for the unexpected hug you got, grateful for a stranger's kindness, but really getting into gratitude for the little things in your day as you go through it, because that raises your vibration and allows the fear to fall back so that you can start feeling positive expectation. You can start feeling hopeful. Yeah, because the advice that I pulled, and I didn't even look at, is intuition and downloads. Which come through your soul star chakra. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you're receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you're having and the intuitive urges that you've been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that you are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to hear, see, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you are in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. You are a light worker. This means that you have the capacity to bring light to the earth through your presence and purpose. Even though you may feel sensitive and overwhelmed, you know that your gifts are stronger now and your psychic muscles are moving. You're being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. You may want to use what you pick up to plan ahead. If so, it's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. Be aware of signs and symbols showing up at this time. Your angels are sending you important messages that will help you move forward in your life. Call upon them to help you connect deeply with the spiritual vision that is opening up within you. Yeah. Getting quiet, meditating, being, focusing on your breath. That will help you feel the connection, to know that you are being supported, especially when things feel chaotic and change is what is here. And maybe you weren't looking for it, maybe it wasn't what you were wanting, but it is what is bringing you the evolution of your soul, of your spirit, of your intuition, that is allowing you to come into the prosperity and abundance that you've been praying for. Because dreams do come true. They do. Yeah, Delia, and sometimes trusting is really, really hard, and that is the idea of surrender. Trusting God, God consciousness, the universe to bring you what you need when you need it. They will. But it is surrender. It is just putting the intention out there and letting go of the how and the when, just believing in your soul that it will show up. May not show up the way you expect it or the way you think it's going to, but it will. It will show up. So yes. What is surrender is actually one of the blog posts that I did in the past few months for people who struggle with this idea, because I know it was a concept I had to come to a couple of different times before I could really starting to live it on a regular basis, so that I didn't fall back into lack mentality and fall back into feeling like I had to be doing, being, and striving to get what I needed. So thank you, Delia. Rebecca, I was just reading and trying to tune in for your sister, and I can definitely feel her fear. Um, there's still a lot of terror in her vibration for what she went through. And so, yes, it does feel like she's, really buying into the victimization of this happened to her, it was unfair, it's somebody else's fault. And, accidents are tragic, and there may be more to the story that she doesn't understand, but at the end of the day, it's all about her own healing and her being able to accept that this has happened and that this is her boat right now. If she can step out of needing to blame or understand why this happened, just know that the universe has her back and that her healing is what is important, and to slow down her life, to slow down in her striving and anxiety of the unknown, because she's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. But to focus on her healing mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, focus on herself and let go of the need to blame. Sometimes things happen in our lives, we don't see it coming. It's not what we wanted, but it's what we need to embrace, and it's what we need to heal through. because for whatever reason, it is part of our journey. And she may not recognize what she takes away from this experience until she's much further away from it after the healing is completed. All right. Thank you for being here. Rachel, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Good morning, Carrie. You have a lot of anxiety, my dear. A lot of anxiety. And you don't want that anxiety-ridden energy to affect this whole process. So surrendering will definitely be important for you through this process. All right, the how and the when, because it will happen. It will be successful, but you've got to believe it. All right? All right. Oh, you're welcome, Dahlia. You're welcome. Yeah. Honey, dropping down into your breath, doing breathing meditations will help you to strengthen that connection and open up the intuition that you're looking for. All right. Guys, thank you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.